Hello to my Aries and Aries rising friends, Sondra from For Your Chi. This is your May of 2025 Tarot and Oracle card reading, first 6 houses on the YouTube. Remaining of this reading is on Patreon below in the extended tier 2 or tier 3. We'll get you all of those extendeds, or you can just buy the video if you're interested. Okay, your first house, the first 72 hours or so of May. Coming out of the darkness into the light, turning a corner, a better brand new direction, and there is money here for you, or there is more money here for you in the first couple of days of May. Congratulations. And speaking of money and good news, we have good money news in the form of the Harmony Two of Cups card in traditional tarot. This could be partnering your money with someone else in order to create even more, or a joint venture, perhaps something like this. The water fairy, there could be a water sign involved in this partnership with your money. Now, usually I don't see this partnership with money in the second house. However, that's how it appears to me today. Usually I'll see it in your 7th house of relationships and business partnerships, but you have something else going on there that is not this, apparently. Some other kind of big hoopla that we're going to be getting into in the extended. All right, but the good news is money and money. So congratulations, your 3rd house. Your brother or sister, this is the alpha male card. It is the Emperor in traditional tarot. Strong, domineering, alpha type figure. If this is a female, it is a very headstrong female. Typically, it's male, though. This is a man. Now, if you're saying to yourself, well, Sondra, my brother is the alpha, okay. Well, then he's going to be alpha exacerbated this month. And what is the advice card? I'm using Wisdom of the Avalon. We've got the Eagle here, which talks about spirit communication and messages. Integrity, it says, messages from the angelic realm. So he could be receiving messages from his guides, his angels. This could be a person who's strongly guided by, it's interesting, I'm hearing Archangel Michael. The card kind of looks like Archangel Michael. But since Archangel Michael is coming up, now I'm seeing images of police officers and firemen. So your brother could be involved in, like, he could be a police officer by trade, or he could be a volunteer firefighter, something like this, with this strong Archangel Michael angelic backing. There also could be a bird communicating with him in the spirit world. And this may be related to an animal totem that he has, and he may actually know about this. Someone may have given him a message like this a long time ago, perhaps even in childhood. Okay, and this could be related to a Native American ceremony or some sort of Native American heritage as well. Your 4th house, your house of home, where you currently live. Well, there's obstacles right now in the home. This could be related to items that break and need repair. Keep an eye on that. Don't let anything, if you see something or hear something, an appliance or a sump pump, or, something that is a detriment, if it's not fixed, make sure you're calling a reliable repair person immediately. You have the Bard here, which talks about music, poetry, myths, history, and the enchantment of storytelling. Now, you may be in sort of fantasy world with all of this. Like, you may be not wanting to deal with that sewage pump that's making the noise that you know is not right because you want to finish your fiction novel. You just, it's like you're not you're not wanting to face reality there. There could be actually someone that you live with that's also sort of in this fantasy world that takes you away from other responsibilities that you need to take care of, that you need to get done at home. So watch out for that. Your father or your father figure could also be struggling in his life with lots of obstacles at this time. So be aware, please. Your fifth house. Your social life, social circle, fun, friends. You have a balance here, okay? Don't let anyone in your social circle or your friend circle suck you dry. It appears that there is at least one person, but perhaps more, that continues to take and take from the Aries, that continues to give. And it's time to redraw your boundaries here. Set your good boundaries. You do have a death card here. Now, remember that the fifth house also rules dating. You could be ending a dating relationship at this time, particularly with what I see in the seventh house. You actually pulled the death card twice in this reading. The first one was in the fifth house. The second one is a sneak preview. It's in the seventh house of partnership, okay? If it's not working anymore, then it's time to put it to bed. And I'm going to be going over that thoroughly in the extended reading. If this is your message, you already know it as I speak these words and as you watch this video. You know it, okay? I have an Aries friend that's in the same boat right now. She needs to end it. And if not, it may be ended for her, the way that this looks. Your sixth house, work and health. You are being given divine guidance that's coming in the form of messages that are dropped into your mind, such as epiphany, aha moments, or as Reddit says, shower thoughts. This doesn't necessarily have to be in the shower, although it could be in the bathroom, but it also could be as you're driving to work. Anytime that you are quieting your mind enough to listen, that's when these thoughts pop in, and these thoughts are specifically related to work, but also your health. So pay attention to any random messages that aren't so random that you're getting with regard to work. What you should do, deadlines, reminders that you're getting, any daydreams that you have about conversations that you might want to throw out there, collaboration, networking. Also pay attention to the messages that you're receiving about your health, such as you could actually get a word that is a diagnosis and you are not recognizing this word. It could be a long word and you're thinking to yourself, where did this word pop into my head? I don't even know it. I have to go write it down. And then you Google it, and guess what? Most of your symptoms come up on the Google. Watch out for that. But this could also be the name of a medication that could help you that you want to ask your doctor about. This could be the name of a doctor or a type of doctor or a type of specialist that you need to go see. This could be the name of a supplement. It could be anything. Write it down. Research it. It's relevant to you, or it's going to be relevant to you just shortly. You also have the Deer, which talks about gentleness and diplomacy. Please be gentle with yourself at this time. You are super sensitive as you are receiving these messages. Do not beat yourself up over something stupid that happens at work. You are going to get back on track, okay? You just need a little time to figure it out. You just need a little time to get some information from your higher guides and your higher self. And the great spirit, as the Native Americans say. I don't know why this is so rooted in Native American medicine, but it just feels that way to me this month. All right. Let's look and see who's around you in your 7th house of primary relationships before we go to this interesting extended reading. You've got 2 cup cards. So that's a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Could also be their rising signs. And we have swords here, a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. If you want to follow me in the extended, the link is below. Also, I'll put my booking link for those of you that want to look at my schedule and book a session if you're interested in that. We're going to be going over your 7th house of primary relationships and business partnerships. And this month, instead of using the romance deck, I'm pulling from the Journey of Love card deck. These messages are extremely profound, extremely in-depth, and I just love every single card that I'm pulling and what it has to say. We're going to be going over your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, the 9th house of school and travel, your 10th house of career or your mother, 11th house of your child, eldest child, or the best friend shows up here, and the 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now in the month of August. Many blessings to you all, Aries. Take care.